Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the spring 2023, that's the January 2023 admits and rejects. Yes, they're out. Yes, if you're still applying, you're a little bit late, but yes, you will have an edge because you will know exactly what kind of profiles are getting accepted right now and which kind of profiles are getting rejected right now. So without further ado, let's get started. All we're going to do over here is we're going to go onto the YMGrad.com website. We're going to go onto resources and click on decisions. Okay, very important. Follow me over here because these filters have to be changed. So we're only looking for spring, so I'm deselecting fall, I'm deselecting summer. Both of these are things that we do not need to worry about at this point. Now the next thing that we want to take a look at is, of course, do we want to look at admits, rejects, applied, or all of them? I'm going to look at just the admits for now. Okay, first we'll go over the admits, then the rejects. Okay, that's that. And undergrad, masters, PhD, all of them are actually okay. So here we do have the results in front of us. These are the admits from the spring 2023 term. All right, the latest ones are of course on the top. Now you can take a look at generally, okay, there's Florida State, etc., UT Dallas. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter them out. Okay, I have a couple of universities over here that I really want to show you the admits and rejects for. Right, so the first one over here is going to be UTD. So I'm going to actually search for that, UT Dallas, and over here you will see that the decisions have been narrowed down wildly, so we're only left with a couple over here. But at the same point in time, look at this, okay? UT Dallas, for business analytics, the decisions have been a little bit lenient, okay? How? Look at this, 7.3 GPA, 2 months of work experience. We all know business analytics, mostly this program requires about 1 to 2 years of work experience. But even with the 7.3 GPA and alright, decent GRE scores, I'm going to say okay-ish, decent GRE scores, this person was able to bag the admit, which is again great work for them. UT Dallas, Naveen Jindal School of Management, we all know its reputation is very good actually in the market. Again, this one also, this is again management information technology program. Also, you can see over here they were able to bag the admit with somewhere around 2 years of work experience and just a 67.9% in terms of their GPA. All right, I think that's a pretty great admit. Okay, but again, when it comes to computer science, you will find that as usual UT Dallas has held its standard. Very competitive degree, very competitive program, and they're getting a GPA of 9.72 with no work-ex, but with one research paper and okayish GRE score, good TOEFL score. They were able to actually bag the admit. Applied in July, got the decision in September. But again, focus point over here is the GPA 9.72. That's a lot, right? That's hard to score. That's not an easy score. Again, over here we have information technology and management. GPA, of course, has been in focus because there's been no work-ex right over here, so that's normal. There's, of course, information technology and management, one more, but over here GPA has not been the focus, and even without the work-ex, this person was able to bag it. So one thing we can decipher over here is UT Dallas, information technology and management, GPA is certainly not a high requirement. Work-ex is certainly not a high requirement. They will still give you the admission. So if you want to attend UT Dallas, you could actually apply to this program, right? I think that's all for the admits. Let's actually take a look at the rejects over here, of course, right? And you will find that most of these for CS will be there. UT Dallas has been very competitive in the last couple of years when it comes to the computer science program. And right here you will see, even with 8.59 and 1 year of work experience, this person was not able to bag the admit. Right over here, 8.51 and one research paper over here, no admit, it's a reject. You can see information technology and management also, by the way, some people have been getting rejects, even though I would say profiles which were actually not good as this one were able to bag the admits. Now, exactly what was the reason? Maybe their SOP was not good. Maybe their recommendations were not good. Maybe their resume will tell you more about this. And that's something that you can actually go ahead and investigate. You can even message them. You can even talk to them. But, showing their resume or everything over here, that's not really the scope of this video. So I'm not going to be doing that right here. Anyway, let's get back to the admits and rejects. Over here, we have one more for CS, 8.57 reject. You see, UT Dallas has been a little bit more GPA centric in the last couple of years, and that's what I've been talking about on this channel repeatedly, but people still continue to apply. So guys, do your homework over here, okay? You can see 7.71 reject, even with 2 research papers. So even with 156 months of work experience, this person has gotten a reject. So there's a lot of things going on over here. Let's actually talk about a couple more universities, all right? UT Dallas is out. Let's look at ASU, all right, shall we? So let's look at ASU, and first we will go over the admits. I think that's important. All right, ASU admits, we can see over here we have only a couple. Electrical engineering, very large scale integration design, and this one comes out to be 8.95 with 23 months of work experience, 2 research papers, excellent profile. Just the GRE score is not a little bit good, I would say. They also applied a little bit late, but at the same point in time they were able to bag $3,000 of funding and the admit. All right, there's of course the case with this one, engineering management program. This person applied on August 23rd, September 8th they got the admit, which was very quick, I would say, right? That's what Spring is known for as well. And even with a 6.9 GPA engineering management, they were able to bag the admit. Of course, there's all kinds of these, but I would like to focus on the CS one over here, 8.51 out of 10, and with 1 research paper and an okayish GRE score, they were able to bag the admit over here. So ASU has been a little bit less GPA centric as well in the last couple of years, if you see. All right, there's of course one more over here, 7.5. This person had 27 months of work experience as well in 1 research paper. They were able to bag the admit. All right, so you can really understand that maybe if your GPA is not good, UTD is not a great fit for you, but ASU can be. So this is what you understand by doing your research, all right, doing your homework. Let's actually look at the rejects as well over here, and let me just select rejects. There it is. We have CS 9.72. Even then this person got a reject because there was probably no work experience, research papers. But I would say this is probably not the whole story right here. You should of course have the SOPs, LORs and all of that to actually understand exactly what might have gone wrong over here, because this profile deserved an admit, I would say. Like, it's certainly very good profile. Right here, over here, we can see 7.02 got a reject with 12 months of work experience and 2 research papers as well. For CS program, I would say this is probably normal. We would have anticipated that in the beginning. We could have saved time and money by just shortlisting the universities right and not applying to ASU at all, right? There's the same thing over here. Over here also happening, very similar thing. All of these GPAs are very close to 70%. You would say 70 to 75%. They're getting rejects. It's pretty easy to spot what's going on over here. Let's leave it at that and let's open up Purdue. I think Purdue is one that we want to look at. So one thing you'll see is Purdue West Lafayette admits and rejects are probably not out yet. That's why we're not seeing anything over here. I will change that to Fort Wayne campus. Right. All right. I think we had a couple of admits over here that I would like to discuss. Yes. We had a couple of clients also reach out. Only one over here present, but yeah, you should definitely take a look at this one right here. Purdue, Fort Wayne, again, great campus. Don't worry about the campus over here. 72%, and they were able to bag a CS admit with 38 months of work experience as well, and a decent TOEFL score. Right. So again, Purdue should also be in your focus. If your profile is okayish, but you have a little bit of work experience, that's a great way to go. We also know another client that we got the admit for, and they did not have a lot of work experience, but you know what? Basically it was a very similar profile. All right. Now let's actually move on to Northeastern University. That's one that I want to show you. Very excited about that one. This would be the last probably for this video. But right over here you can see, let's leave this one. It's not a very common program, but for business analytics over here, 7.59, 13 months of work experience, NEU, bagged the admit, and of course, great program at NEU, of course, with the co-op options and everything, right? There's one more, 6.86, with just 6 months of work experience, 1 research paper, and the GRE score is decent enough. But yeah, they were able to bag a pretty decent admit over here as well, right? There's of course the MIS program again, 7.54. You can see people with lower GPAs, something not as high as a 9-pointer, you can actually go ahead and apply to programs like business analytics, MIS, and that would be completely fine. You don't really need to study core CS or core IT, and these programs would actually accept you and still get you decent jobs at the end. All right, there's a lot of these. Even with a 2.9 out of 4 GPA, this person was able to bag it. I would say it's a very lucky admit, to be very honest with you. Right, 52%. Digital Media Connect, of course, this is a different program altogether, right? There's 8.56 computer science admit. There's one more 9.4 computer science admit, right? And you can see that they also had work experience to make up for the 8.56. Let's do the rejects now. Let's deselect the admits. Let's look at the admits, rejects only. All right, rejects right over here. You'll see for the most part, CS rejects are going to be a lot. But the one point of focus I want you to have is take a look at the GPA and the work ex. All right, these two are the main factors over here. 7.2, 7 GPA over here, right? 72% right here with 38 months of work experience could not make it. They also may have applied a little bit late. When it comes to, however, Northeastern University's computer science program with an 8.51 GPA, right? okayish GRE score, not very good right here, but good TOEFL score with 0 work-ex, with 1 research paper. They were also bagging 1 more reject, of course, right? There's more of these, right? 8.35 reject, 71% reject, even though they had about 5 years of work experience. And this is information systems. This should have been an admit. So they probably did something really wrong in their SOP, to be very honest with you. That's one thing I can decipher from here. All right. There's of course more. There's more you can look into. 7.46 with 61 months of work experience. Northeastern has been, I would not say too GPA centric, but a little bit more ambitious in the last couple of years. So it's very well, up there with the trend. So yeah, that's all the research, guys. This is something that you can actually do for yourself, and I hope that this video actually helped you understand how to actually go ahead perform your own research to be able to actually bring out results, understand which universities are the right fit for you, which ones are not. And of course, thank you so much for actually watching this video. And if you've stuck till here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because that would really, really motivate me to make more of these. Follow us on Instagram for more such content, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye and take care.